Alright, what we're going to do, I'm going to work on a pair of pliers here. One's a needle nose, and one's just looks like a cheap pair of linemen's, but they're actually in very good condition. They just need to be cleaned up. They're really kind of corroded there and rusty. And this one, it's needs some work. I don't know if I'm even going to sharpen these down here. The cutter part looks like they have a little bit of damage, but the needle nose part of it's actually in good shape. So I've got some Rust-Oleum Rust-Away stuff here. I was just going to soak them for a little while and then come back and see what they look like. And we'll go from there. Alright, a little clean up on these pliers, see what they look like. Oh, they clean up nice. Rinse that cleaner off in some water. But these pliers, I think, are brand new. Yeah, boy. Sure enough. I think they're brand spanking new. Just were not well taken care of, that's all. You're gonna need Dremel on that. Yeah, you're gonna need a little Dremel work. Oh yeah. I think they'll open and close real good once I clean them. Once they get all the rust in between there, there's a little bit of rust down in there. Now these didn't go all the way down, so and these are stiff. Stiff. I'll use some WD-40 and carburetor cleaner to loosen them up. These will be a nice pair out. I like the longer reach needle nose. I might even make these needle nose were like this, rusted real bad, and I ground them down and formed them, and they work really good. I use them like snap ring pliers, but I can do the same thing with these. I think I will actually. The cutters on them aren't that good. I really would rather have the point. Fabricate these to where I need them. Oh, they don't want to close very good. These are definitely going to need some work. Oh, now. Yeah, there we go. All right. You know what? While we're here, let's go ahead and shoot a little WD down in there. Take my glasses off. Oh. Oh, smokes. Yeah, I don't like, these things have to be really, really smooth. I hate needle nose that are stiff like that, because usually you're doing fine work with needle nose. You know, you're up close and personal with something. It's working loose. You can see the rust in the center working out. Holy smokes. I don't leave my tools outside. I don't leave my tools out in the toolbox outside unless it's, you know, insulated. Yeah, in the weatherproofed. I just can't. I don't see how people do this with their tools. Little carburetor cleaner. Getting there. Oh, look at that rust. A little more carburetor cleaner. Carburetor cleaner will dry them up a little bit of that. I use combination WD, carburetor cleaner, WD, carburetor cleaner. Now it's getting, see. Oh yeah, look at there. Look at all that rust. Heck, believe it or not, it's not sloppy. I'm surprised it's... Just turn it upside down, get some more rust this way. Yeah, look at that. Look at all that. It's getting there. Now, this is how I free up my pliers. If I have some that are really bad shape like this, a little bit of WD, carburetor cleaner, back and forth until, see how small the amount of rust is coming out now, until I work it to where almost nothing comes out. Yeah, it's a little work, but I've got it, you know, don't have much in these pliers. Why buy a brand new pair of pliers when you can buy these for 50 cents all day long? You know, it's a good tool. You know, I always say, yeah, learned a long time ago, best way a poor man makes money is by saving it first. You know, 50 cents for maybe a no name. It's hard to tell now because it's rusted. The brand's gone, but I'm gonna make this to where I can use it. I am gonna tailor the outside edge, make these a little thinner. Look there, almost nothing now. Almost nothing. Now that is opening and closing. Still getting a little bit there. That's a good pair in there. So I'm wondering how stiff these are going to be. Let's see. See, these don't close by themselves. Oh yeah, look at the rust. WD-40. I really probably should have cleaned the. You can clean this part of the barrel with the wire wheel with the Dremel, and it'll help it because there's a little rust on that. It'll smooth it up. It's getting there, slowly, slowly. Oh yeah. Now it's starting to close. Look at the rust coming out. Look at that. Hey, it's a good used tool. It's, you know, I don't think there's a name on it. If there is, I can't really see it yet. But even still, the teeth are good. It's a good pair of pliers. The cutter on this one's real good. So, you know, why trash it or bash it or ruin a good pair of pliers? As a kid, I used anything I could because, you know, tools were expensive. There's no play. I used whatever I could whenever I could. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Before I wouldn't even, I had to force it open and close. I don't think I've ever showed doing this on a video before, but that's how I free them up. I tried soaking it in some WD-40 and just letting them soak. It really doesn't do that much. You actually physically, the friction of using them and opening them, look at that, there's almost no rust coming out now. Just using them really helps. Oh yeah, look at that. Now that's some smooth action right there. That's brand new right there. That's what they were like from the factory. A little carburetor cleaner. Oh yeah. Carburetor cleaner dries pretty quick, so once it dries I'll hit it again with some. Oh yeah. See that? That's some good action right there. And I think actually there was a name on this. I can't see in the camera. It does have some pitting on it, but all in all, like the facets are really sharp, but there's some pitting. I can feel it right there. My fingernail catches, and that, I don't know if you can hear it, but just a light cleanup. I'm not going to polish this. I think what I'll do is I'll just use a Scotch-Brite pad, clean it up a little bit. Nice pair of pliers. What do you got? I got 50 cents, I think. I have to look. I think I got this in a pawn shop buy. So anyways, I'll clean up my mess, and then I'll use my Dremel on it. We'll go from there. All right, this part, I'm going to do a little bit of clean up with a couple of Dremels. See what it looks like. The teeth are really nice on this. This one still had a lot of WD-40 in it when I did that, but it's alright, won't hurt nothing. Teeth on this one's a little boogered up. There's a lot of trash in there. Let's try the other Dremel. Yeah, this in here, teeth are almost, well, they're about half gone. I'm wondering if I can just put it on the wire wheel and clean it up with a wire wheel. But they close so nice now. Anyways, let me go to the wire wheel and give this a once over real quick. Be right back. Alright guys, I took this Scotch-Brite belt off and I'm going to put a 120. I can't find, I might be out of my thicker belts. I don't know what happened to them. So, put this on. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to shape this. I probably should use the 4-inch. We'll try this first. Shape it a little bit. I'll tell you what, let's go over to the 4-inch. I want to work on it. I want to see how it works. Alright, I didn't have my gloves on the first time, so I hate working without my gloves. Hands get so dirty, they're hard to clean, and then get a metal burr in there and it hurts forever. Let's see if I can get a little close up, see what they're doing here. it's thinning them down pretty good. You take some more off, get a lot of the pitting off too. I'm going to reclean them. I have a lot of debris in between there. Let's go back to 1 inch. It's thinning them down pretty good. I need to take some more off. It took a lot of the pitting off of it too. I'm going to re-clean. I'm going to have a lot of debris in between there. Let's go back to the 1 inch. All right, let's fire this booger up. All right, let me clean up a little bit more. I'll take a little bit more off, and then anytime air conditioning. Plus, I don't have my exhaust fan turned on, so I need to do that real quick. And I'll show you when I'm done. All right, let me clean them up a little bit more. I'm gonna take a little bit more off, and then I need to turn the air conditioning on. Plus, I don't have my exhaust fan turned on, so I need to do that real quick. And then I'll show you when I'm done. All right, kind of got carried away. I went ahead. I hope you can tell I took quite a bit off, made them thinner. Actually took a lot of the pitting. There is a little bit of pitting left in there, but I don't care. These are going to be a tabletop, and I made them smaller, the point. Anyways, battery's going dead. And also, these I went ahead, since I had the belt sander out, I went ahead, and now you can really see the pitting on this one. But hey, look at that. They work really good. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a little polish on them, and they ought to look really, really good. Let's see what we get. All right, guys, I'm gonna start the buffer up here in a minute. I don't know why I'm buffing these. They're still good pliers. I mean, I'm gonna keep these. These I'm probably gonna give away. I'll give these a kid at work. Anyways, I'm going to fire up the monster and show you a little buffing. Some of you guys don't know the buffer. The buffer I got at Harbor Freight. I think this wheel I got from Amazon. I'm pretty sure I did. And I'm using that Amazon black media. Anyways, fire up the monster, vacuum, and then turn the machine on. polish these up a little bit. I mean, I didn't get all the pitting and stuff out of it, so, you know, these are going to be usable, good working, not trophies. These I'm going to keep on my workbench here, and then these I'm going to give that kid at work. They work so good. But I wanted to show you how much metal I took off. Let's see here. Because the Kleins and this pair are the same, were the same size. So about 48 there. Zero this out. That's, you know, about 57, 60. See how small the tips are compared. .223, and I took these down to 115. So I got to get better caliper. I've lost the battery. Anyways, I just wanted to show you. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I took quite a bit of metal. Oops, put them up together right about there. I mean, the Kleins, I really should have probably took this down a little more. I should have took some more off. I'm going to use them for now and see how they work, because, see, I took this down quite a bit. So I'm thinking I want to take this down, and I may find another pair of needle nose and do the same thing. But I like the skinnier shank. The nose part needs to be smaller. Before we go any further, let me clean this handle real quick. Oh, put my Kleins. I just wanted to show you guys. You know, it's not like a brand new tool, but it's a good usable tool now. And for the money, there's, like, I'm pretty sure I got these out of the pawn shop. If I did, I didn't pay much for anything for them. Now, I laid that one brush somewhere. What did I do with my brush? Yeah, I'll use this little brass one. They're not, like I said, it's not a very valuable tool, but yet it is. I mean, for me, it's going to work. It's my tool. It's going to work for what I want it to do. I mean, it's not, you know, I didn't pay 15, 20 bucks for it, but I hate buying new tools now, especially the way people treat their tools and, you know, discard them anymore. I say that. I know there's a lot of us out there that use our tools wisely and maintain them and keep them, but there's a lot of people out there that don't. Leave their tools lying in the back of a pickup truck or in a toolbox full of water, and I can't do that. You know, tools make me money or save me money, so I have to use my tools. Let's clean the carburetor. Let's clean that medium off. That polishing compound off. These will look pretty good. Like I said, they're not high-end tools. I mean, I probably shouldn't have bothered polishing them. Didn't need to, but I have the equipment, so I might as well. I could have just left it with that little belt sander. And I cleaned them up so good, I got most of that. I could probably file the cutting part and clean that up real good. And I may later on, but for right now, it's good. Okay, one more little towel here. I'm gonna throw a coat of wax on them. Why not? Because I can. My tools, my rules. Yeah, these turned out really nice. And they're good heavy pliers. They're not. I believe this is a name brand at one time. I just think the name was rusted off, or not wore it off, made it worse. They're not. You know, like I said, they're not high end. But if you're in a pinch, I don't care who you are, you use whatever you can get. I don't care what kind of tool snob you are. You're on the side of the road or out in the middle of a field somewhere, you need a tool to use, you use what you can get. I get a kick out of these people that tool snobs pick a tool and, you know, stick with a brand. Well, it's all fine and good. I get a kick especially out of people that diss Craftsman tools. If you look Craftsman tool history, Sears never made their own tools, never made a tool. Sears never made anything. And you know, some of the older older Craftsmen were made by Snap-on, Williams, P&C. Everybody made their tools. Near the end there, the last about 45 years or so, it was more manufacturing. Oh yeah, look at that. They turned out good. I don't care who you are. That's good tools. Oh well, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you liked my video. If not, sorry. I'm trying. My editing sucks. Hey, my polishing skills getting better. I'm practicing more and more on my polishing. It is an artwork. Polishing is pretty neat. I mean, for one, once you polish this up, water just beads off of it. If you have to use it like around a radiator or something, you're not going to hold a lot of water on it. And to begin with, these were rusted up, would barely open. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, have a good evening.